Does a bonus cold open have to be like even bonusier?
No.
Extra bonus?
Mm-mm.
It's kind of redundant, right?
Yeah, it's a little redundant.
So would you say that a cold open for a bonus episode just in and itself is redundant?
Yes.
So we should just start the show.
Probably.
I like that. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Afterthoughts. This is a podcast where we usually rewatch a movie and compare our first and second impressions, and we discuss a related topic, but this week we're doing a bonus episode. No movie rewatch, just an extended topic time. We're going to talk about news and lots of different stuff. It should be fun. My name is Joshua Kazemi, and I'm here with my co-host, Cole the Coleman Taylor Thomas.
That's me.
That's you. All right, let's do this. You want to just dive into some news?
Yeah, let's dive into some news.
Okay, first things first. I'm curious about this because I'm almost positive that you haven't heard of this news.
I haven't heard most things nowadays, so you usually be right.
They announced the full cast of the live-action Lion King adaptation.
Ooh, all right, let's go.
But here's the thing. With the announcement of this cast, a great conversation's being had about whether or not this movie is going to be live action. Because if it's just like the Jungle Book adaptation, then it's just a CGI movie. it's just photorealistic, right? Because in the Jungle Book, there's a human character. In the Lion King, there is not a human character. So they're all just CGI animals.
Yeah, but you get the point.
It's just a remake. It's not a live action adaptation. And we should stop calling it that.
Okay.
Everyone who's cast is a voice actor.
So
I mean, maybe they'll do mocap or something, but still, it's like,
if they film in real locations, will that be fine?
I guess. Actually, it's kind of cool.
Because you can't do that in a CGI movie.
Yeah, if the backgrounds were real, that'd be kind of cool. But there's no way they're doing that.
Yeah, there's no way, but just trying to give them credit.
All right, let's move on. The cast. Okay. So some of this I'm sure you know because it happened a while ago, but now the full cast is out. So Donald Glover is Simba, which I think is fantastic.
No, it's going to be wonderful.
It's going to be great. If they're singing, he's got it covered. You know?
Yeah.
It's going to be great. So Donald Glover, Beyonce Knowles of Destiny's Child is Nala.
I'm glad you threw that in.
Thank you. She's going to be Nala.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick. Why not?
I mean, she can sing, right?
She can do it. Yeah, exactly. So I hope there's some great singing between Simba and Beyonce.
I like how it's between Simba and Beyonce and not Donald and Beyonce.
Is that what I said?
Yes.
They should just change Nala's name to Beyonce in the movie.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, James Earl Jones is still Mufasa. A great decision.
Mufasa. That's awesome.
Great. That's so good. Okay, I always struggle with this guy's name, but he's been in a lot of great stuff. Like he's in 12 Years a Slave and Doctor Strange more recently. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I can't say it.
Yeah, what are you saying to me right now?
He's playing Scar.
All right.
You know the Doctor Strange's like right-hand man.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That guy. He's playing Scar. I think he's a good choice. Another good choice. Who else is interesting in here? John Oliver is playing Zazu, which I think is great. Seth Rogen is Pumbaa, and Billy Eichner is Timon. Do you know who Billy Eichner is?
No.
He was on Parks and Rec. He's Billy on the Street. He's a funny comedian. All right. And I think it's a good combo.
I'll take your word then. If you say he's a funny comedian, sounds good to me.
Yeah. Timon and Pumbaa. It's gonna be great. And then Keegan-Michael Key is Kamari, which is probably an original character, or maybe one of the hyenas.
Wait, who'd you say was playing that?
Keegan-Michael Key.
I don't know who that is.
He's Key and Peele, the taller one.
Oh.
Bald one.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's just to name a few. There's other people in the cast too. Those are just some of the standouts that I think are exciting.
All right.
Right? That's a pretty that's exciting. Like I haven't really been excited about any of these Disney adaptations that
But
we've
now you're
talked about that,
stoked?
but this is a really good cast.
It is.
At the very least, it's going to be filled with good performances.
Yeah.
So, that's cool.
Well, I'm hoping, because so far these live action movies have just been duds, in my opinion.
Yeah. Fine, but not worth making.
Not worth doing. Just go watch the original. So I'm hoping,
Really,
I'm hoping this won't be that way.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm also just really interested in Donald Glover being Simba, so
I know. God,
it's gonna be
so
awesome.
happy that he's blowing up.
I know.
Love that guy. All right, next bit of news. This one I think you're going to be excited about. So I think actually this has already been announced. Essentially, maybe you already know about this, but Studio Ghibli is reopening because Hayao Miyazaki wants to make another movie.
Of
So
course.
you didn't know that?
No. Come on. Of course that's all he wants to do.
Maybe he's not quite sure what retired means.
I don't think anyone is. I don't think anyone who does something for that many years should ever be like, I'm going to retire. No, you're not. You're just going to come back and do another one. Goodness. That's exciting, but stop playing with our feelings.
Yeah,
when you think
really
The Wind
funny.
Rises is going to be the last movie you're ever going to make, don't come back and make another one.
And what I find funny about this article is that it's also referring to this new project as his last project.
Oh, okay.
It's so silly. Come on. But apparently, it's rumored to be an adaptation of his first CGI short film, Boro the Caterpillar, which I've never heard of.
No, me either.
Yeah, and it's supposed to come out around 2019.
Interesting.
So there you go. Studio Ghibli, it's never going to die.
Never. Never ever.
I love Hayao. He can keep making movies for as long as he wants. It's just hilarious.
I know. It is hilarious.
Keeps doing this. Oh, boy.
I'm 100% going to go see it. I think it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Goodness.
All right. Another bit of news we got here. So Zachary Levi, who played Flynn Rider, and he was in the Thor movies and Chuck on NBC. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. He has been casted as DC's Shazam.
Shazam! I love it.
Yeah, I think that's good casting. He's great.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I haven't liked about this announcement.
Uh-huh.
He posted about it on his social media pages or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And he keeps referring to Shazam as the original Captain Marvel, which is a fact.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, you don't need to say that every time.
I would.
It's clearly kind of like a dig at Marvel, Marvel Comics doing their Captain Marvel. But come on. People who know Shazam know that. So you're just telling people who probably don't care.
Oh, how many people do you know that know Shazam?
Internet people, millions. Yeah,
Fine.
but real people don't. You're right.
No one knows who Shazam is. The only reason I even know him is because I played Mortal Kombat vs. DC and he was on there. And he'd always go, Shazam!
He's got to do that, right? He better do it.
I hope so. It was awesome.
That's great. That's I remember when I was in line for the Incredible Hulk in 2008, and people were debating about whether or not he was going to say Hulk smash.
Yeah.
And people were adamant that he wasn't going to do it, but I was just he has to. He has to do it. And he did.
He totally did it.
It can work. You can do it. It doesn't have to be cheesy.
Right.
Just find a good way to do it.
You just got to earn it, right?
Yeah. Exactly.
They did wait till the end, so.
Yeah, it was earned. All right. I got 2 more bits of news, and they're both about old guys making sequels.
All right, let's do it.
The first set of old guys making a sequel are Mel Gibson and Danny Glover coming back for Lethal Weapon 5. Isn't that awesome?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy. And it's crazy too because there's a Lethal Weapon show on like right now.
A what?
There's a Lethal Weapon show. They made an adaptation of the movies. And that's happening right now. So they're just going to make another set of movies on top of that.
While it's going on. That's so awesome.
Because they don't care.
Don't care.
It's great because if these guys keep making these movies, then Danny Glover's famous line is only going to get more and more true. He's too old for this.
I hope they just keep churning that out then.
And okay, the last bit of news. I'm telling you, it's like it's almost like it's the exact same vein. Like it's two old guys making another one of their movies. Do you want to guess who it is?
Oh gosh.
Like think of a carbon copy of Lethal Weapon that has had 3 sequels already, or 3 movies.
3 movies,
and they're coming back for a 4th.
Oh gosh.
2 old guys.
Oh, I know. I think I know this one actually.
What is it?
Rush Hour.
Yes.
I did hear about that one.
Rush Hour 4.
Nice.
And it also, I'm pretty sure, had a show.
Yeah.
I think it's been canceled at this point, but still. Just weird that these 2 movies are living like parallel lives.
I know. That's so funny.
I would watch both of these.
We're going to watch both of them.
Yeah, I would watch both. They should come out on the same weekend so people can double feature.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
And then when they do come out, we can do podcast episodes because we can just watch the other ones.
I would love to. Off the top of your head, which Lethal Weapon would you want to talk about? Which Rush Hour would you want to talk about?
Oh, I don't know about Lethal Weapon.
Okay.
You'll have to pick that one.
Okay.
And we'll go with Rush Hour 2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I would do Rush Hour 2 and maybe like Lethal Weapon 4. I just think those 2 would be more fun.
Too many Lethal Weapons.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm positive I haven't seen them all.
Yeah, I mean, if I have, it was when I was really young and I don't remember.
Yeah. I've definitely seen all the Rush Hours.
One.
Haven't seen all the Lethal Weapons.
I've only seen Rush Hour 3 that one time in the theater. It's like not ever worth going back to. All right, that's it for the news.
All right, nice. Nice news segment.
All right, thank you.
Next time, give us some olds.
Okay.
That was terrible. Don't laugh at that. That was.
I like it. This next chunk of the podcast, it's going to be the last chunk of the podcast, really. The second half is a new one. We're gonna dive through a bunch of comments that we've been getting lately on YouTube and on Twitter, which is great, and we're excited about all the people leaving comments. So we're just gonna read through some of them. And Coleman, I don't think has seen any of these.
I haven't seen a single one, so
you'll be getting his
great.
fresh reactions.
Woo!
All right, so this is a comment on YouTube for our Saw episode, which was a couple weeks ago, from a really long name, Sayonara Productions. Sayonara? I'm probably going to get heat for not saying that right.
Oh, you've already got it.
So, this person says, I enjoyed the first Saw when I was a teen and never really watched the sequels either, but looking back at it, I don't feel that Jigsaw's reasoning for his methods makes much sense, even in the first movie, which is the most low-key. You can almost destroy the entire movie's plot by pointing out that Jigsaw's methods are more likely to induce such psychological trauma that his surviving victims are more likely to kill themselves anyway.
I mean, it's fair.
I think you mentioned something to that effect in that episode.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's true. Jigsaw is dumb. I agree with your comment.
Yeah, me too. I responded and was like, absolutely.
He doesn't make no sense.
Nope. Okay, let me ask you this. Should I go like positive comment, negative comment? Positive comment, negative comment.
Sure, that's perfect.
Okay, great. So this next one is from an unpronounceable name. Sazud. Sazud 2. He says, lame and shallow podcast. On our Edward Scissorhands episode.
Yes.
Which is just so funny to me because I remember getting like pretty in depth about the character of Edward Scissorhands and Tim Burton and all that stuff. So of all the episodes to call shallow, I thought it was perfect. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
So, and I had a little conversation with him and it was good.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah. Gotta respond to these people. All right, let's go down. Oh, this was another one from Sayonara.
Nice.
And this one is on Blade Runner. I actually have a tweet about Blade Runner, so we'll do 2 Blade Runner things. So he says, honestly, Blade Runner puts me to sleep. I feel like it fails as a suspenseful noir thriller and that fans of the movie project too much complexity onto the film that just isn't there. Its visual style has been very influential, but there's not a lot of depth with respect to its themes, which have been explored better in sci-fi stories both before and after it.
Thank you.
There's more.
Keep going. I'm loving this.
The characters, apart from Roy, aren't all that interesting or compelling, nor do they really have a whole lot of chemistry with one another on screen. The movie just feels dry to me. I like film noir, but Blade Runner's neo-noir style just feels superficial, especially when compared to a more classic film like Touch of Evil.
100% on board with that comment.
And that's what I responded. I said, I'm sure Coleman will be glad to hear that you agree with him. I'm positive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
But then, okay, I'm not going to read these. If you guys want to check these out, I'll link it in the description. But somebody responds to Sayonara, and it just gets a little dicey in their conversation. Because somebody comes in to defend Blade Runner real hard. And they go back and forth. It ends okay, but it's pretty funny to read. So if you want to check that out, you can. And then over on the Twitter end of things, our friend Nathan Gasky tweeted at us, have y'all seen Blade Runner 2049 yet? I was sad to hear Coleman's take on the original, but I'm curious about the follow-up.
I have seen Blade Runner 2049, actually. Oh,
I didn't know you saw it.
I did.
What did you think of it?
I liked it much better.
Oh, sweet. That's great.
It's still a little dark for my taste overall. Sure. Just like, I don't know. It's a little soul-sucking, but...
Sure.
But overall, just in general, I thought it was a really well-produced film. And I think they extrapolated more on the ideas that I thought could have been more complex in the first one. And I really enjoyed that. And it's just a well-produced movie. So yeah, definitely much better.
I really liked it. And I felt like it was so well made that like by the end of it, I was like, was it really that long? Like I just was in it, not really thinking about how long it was or any of that stuff. It just was like so compelling to me. And I think it's a great companion piece for the original. I think they go well together.
Because I was totally like, this movie is so long.
Oh, no, I loved it.
Not in a bad way either. I just did notice how long it was the entire time.
I was just so enthralled.
Because I do love how slow, like, I do like the kind of ambiance it brings to it and how it is slow-paced purposefully. I do enjoy that. But good. I liked it.
Yeah. I'm glad to hear you like it. All right, let's move on. Here are some comments we got. This is maybe one of my favorite comments we've ever gotten, and it's for our episode on The Matrix Reloaded. This is from Nad's IQ. He commented, and then like a couple minutes later commented again, so he's got 2. Yeah. His first one says, boy, this was a waste of time. You dorks complain about Reloaded, but you can apply your arguments how lame your podcast and analyzing Reloaded was. Hang on. Did I read that right? You dorks complain about Reloaded, but you can apply your arguments how lame your podcast in analyzing Reloaded was. That's how it's written. Hey dorks, Neo is like... What?
Keep going.
Hey dorks, Neo is like the Antichrist posing as Jesus in the first one. He demonstrated free will by killing himself in revolutions. End of story. Once you get that, you should hate the first one, but you probably didn't get it still. And then the second comment is, and your ideas of a reboot is just as bad as Covenant. Nothing new but remake of First. How lame. You should head to Hollywood. So when he commented those things, I took a screen grab of it and I tweeted it off of our page and I said, we're headed to Hollywood.
That's awesome.
So there you go. But I had a good time laughing at that when that came up.
I mean, our ideas of a reboot weren't that great. I'm going to be honest.
Sure.
That was a point. But I stand by my thoughts on Reloaded.
Boom. Me too. All right, let's switch over. Let's get a Twitter one. So back when we tweeted out the Matrix Reloaded tweet, I tweeted, you think this is a tweet you're reading? And Poster Modern responded, can I even be sure this tweet is real? Which I thought was great. Love the back and forth.
I like that.
I do too. Okay, is there another good YouTube one? I think here's one. Apparently we missed the point of Mystery Men back when we did Mystery Men.
All right, let's do it. Let's hear it.
This is from Garth from Seattle. He says, sorry guys, you missed the boat on the mystery movie. Sorry guys, you missed the boat on the Mystery Men movie entirely. It's a stealth movie with secret messages. Didn't you even wonder about the name Casanova Frankenstein? Desire versus fear, as in heaven and hell? How about Tony P and Tony C, Protestants and Catholics? Or Lance Hunt, parentheses, weapon search? Or Casanova's gangs representing the 7 deadly sins? I'll help you out. And then there's a link to a website that I haven't checked out, but maybe I should. And then
I will.
He closes it out with better luck next, super dudes.
Yes, super dudes.
Yeah, there's a lot of, secret messages I didn't get.
I'll totes read it though.
Yeah.
I just love Mystery Men no matter how it's interpreted.
Exactly. Okay, back over to the Twitter. When we tweeted out our link to the Noah episode, Gurmar Daron, which I think he's commented before, said, listening to Noah now. I reviewed it. I hated it. I hope you agree. And then later he responded with, oh no, they just said they liked it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh gosh.
All right, and I got 2 more short ones on the YouTubes. We got one from David Brown saying, awesome video. You got yourself a new subscriber. Yes. And that was for the King Kong episode.
Sweet.
Yeah, that was a fun one. And then back for bonus episode number 2, Lean, I think that's how you say your name, Lean Noland said, you guys are funny though.
Oh, we try.
Yeah.
We try.
So there you go. Thanks everybody for all the great feedback on YouTube and Twitter. It's awesome. And I'm determined to continue to read out anything that anyone tweets at us ever. It's going to get read on the podcast if I remember to do it.
Yes.
It's great.
Keep reading. Keep sending us the tweets.
Keep doing it. All the stuff is in the description. Our YouTube, our Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff in the description. Check it out. That's where we are.
Was that a wrap on this bonus episode?
I think so, unless you got like some random topic up your sleeve.
Nope. No up the sleeve topics this time.
Then that's it for the bonus episodes.
All right, man.
Or, I mean, this one. It's not like this is the last one ever. I could be. Who knows?
It's true. But I'm sure we'll throw some more bonuses out there.
Yeah, they're fun. Just a little quick one.
We should have a bonus round in a bonus episode one time.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Just whatever we want it to be.
We'll create a bonus round. Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I'll enjoy it. Whatever it is. Whatever it turns out to be.
I'm sure we'll make it fun.
I'm sure we will.
All right. Thanks, everybody, for listening. And thanks, everybody, for commenting and tweeting and all that good stuff. We really appreciate it. If you want to keep sharing the podcast, that would be awesome, too. Keep tweeting out the link. Keep commenting. Keep tweeting. We'll read them out. That's great. And tune in next week for Wall-E in honor of Coco, Pixar's new movie. So rewatch that and then come with us on that episode. I'm sure it's going to be fun Because if you don't know the history, I love Wall-E, and Coleman didn't think it was great. So
Yeah, I didn't think it was great. So it'll be a fun episode.
See how that turns out, and that'll be great. Yeah, we'll see you guys. See you next week.
See y'all.